It's Sunday night, August 25th, 2019. August is flying by. I spent the weekend in Twillingate, Newfoundland, and on Saturday I actually put the camera down for a little bit. I took time to recharge and just had an amazing time that I won't soon forget. But this morning I resumed traveling eastward across northern Newfoundland. And I went inland first, and I found that the island was mostly wetlands and ATV trails that weren't accommodating to the Jeep. So I returned to the coastline, where I found this great campsite along the coast. And I am digging every moment of this. Tomorrow I'm going to break camp and keep heading east as far as I can. Throughout the week I'll probably make my way down towards St. John's. It's Monday morning, and my plan for today is to explore Newfoundland's eastern coastline. So I'm going to work my way southeast, and anything that looks interesting, I'm going to turn down that road and check it out. Oh, for the love of Pete. I'm not having any trouble finding some amazing places to spend the night along the coast. It's not perfect, there's some trash strewn about, but we have the power to make it better. It's still morning though, so I'm gonna keep moving and just mark this spot on my GPS. Another secluded cove that was just right. When I'm out exploring, I like to experience both the back country and the front country. So after being in the woods for a while, I look for restaurants, cafes, craft breweries. It might not be today, but I'm hoping to encounter some of that soon because I'm famished. This is an inland road that I found that travels westward, and so far its vehicle width According to the topographical map, it winds around a bunch of lakes and ponds, so it could be interesting. Just gonna give it a go. The track is starting to get a little bit narrow. I'm not discouraged yet. According to my maps, it terminates at a lake, and I just kind of want to see what that's like. It's another 3 kilometers to the lake, and it doesn't seem to get any wider, so I'm gonna bail and explore elsewhere. Narrow, overgrown trails like that are only suitable for ATVs have been a pretty consistent experience for me in this part of inland northeast Newfoundland. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop exploring inland, because you never know what you're going to find. The funny thing is, that is marked as a proper road on Google Maps. Yes. Another beautiful spot tonight on the eastern coast. This dirt road runs along this cliff, and it terminates about 3 kilometers down at a closed gate. So there's little or no reason for anyone to come down this road, and there's a number of gravel pull-offs where you can pop the camper and get a good night's sleep. I'm right near the towns of Trinity and Port Rexton, and between the two they feature a coffee shop, a craft brewery, a cheese restaurant. It's a veritable venture-forward honeypot. But I'm going to check those out tomorrow. There's a lot of amazing scenery in the area, and I'm excited to do some wandering around here and get some video. It's Tuesday morning, and this place was awesome last night. It's dead quiet. All I could hear was a distant foghorn. No vehicles drove by, and the wind is calm. Some of the best campsites don't even look like campsites. Unfortunately, we have some rain moving in today. Just gonna have to make the best of it. It's 57 degrees Fahrenheit in late August in eastern Newfoundland. Alright, my business in the coffee shop is done, and it's now 1 p.m. on Tuesday. I was in there for much longer than I expected. Where to now? I want to explore the town of Trinity and the surrounding areas.
Okay.
I just walked around Trinity, Newfoundland, and there are a lot of really nice looking inns, historic structures, and beautiful architecture all around. I had to cut it short because of the rain, and I'm also getting a little bit hungry. Alright, the brewery and the grilled cheese restaurant were great, and it's entirely too late to commence a hike, but I'm going to do it anyway because I didn't have a chance during the day because of the rain, and it's not a trail that I want to miss. The Skerwink Trail is absolutely stunning so far, but I don't think I'm going to get to enjoy it for much longer because... Oh yeah, 7:30 p.m. Let's start a hike now. Great idea, Chris. Everything's an adventure. Well, I'm 2.3 kilometers in, and there's no point in finishing the Skerwink Trail properly since I lost all daylight. So I'm at this junction. I'm gonna take this shortcut back to the Jeep and call it a night. I'm just gonna have to put the rest on my bucket list for another time. It's Wednesday morning and I'm back to exploring. I'm working my way up the coast toward Bonavista. And I found this interesting offshoot. I don't know where it leads, but it's a pretty well-traveled road for being a dead end, according to the map. I feel bad that I didn't finish the Skerwink Trail last night because that was beautiful. I'm gonna have to redeem myself at some point and go back and finish it. The road terminates at a secluded pond, roughly 3 kilometers in. After that, it degrades to an ATV track, which is entirely too narrow. So back I go. Puffins near Elliston, Newfoundland. That one landed on the ledge directly in front of those photographers. I was right there. I caught it a little bit too late, but I caught it. It's Wednesday afternoon and I'm acquainting myself with Bonavista Harbor. Gonna walk around, get some photo and video, and then after this, head on up north to the lighthouse. It's 7:15 on Wednesday night, and I still haven't decided where I'm going to spend the night, but there's plenty of places to pop a camper around here, so I'm not too worried about it. For now, I'm just digging this fog. I love it. So atmospheric. All right. Seriously though, I do need to figure out where I'm going to spend the night. The wind is coming from the north. I don't know. There's a lot of options, but all of the options are exposed, so it's bound to be a noisy night. Okay. Well, this is just perfect. One of my truck light headlights went bad. I didn't notice it until after I visited the lighthouse, so I'm curious to go through my earlier video footage to see if it was flaking out at all. I'm still very happy with the truck lights, however, those were used, that were donated from a friend, and one of them had condensation in it when I first installed it, and usually after a rain, but I never had any problem with the light giving out entirely. If I replace it, it'll probably be with another truck light. I found a nice place to camp outside of Bonavista, and it's Wednesday night. I know I said that I wanted to try to make it to St. John's by the end of the week, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm still too far away. If I try to go there tomorrow, then I'm going to miss all kinds of interesting places, so I might just stick it out here. We'll see, but I'm just going to settle in for the night and catch up on some rest.
I'll put that in the back. What's happening in the cup? The cup? You want me to do an espresso shot? I want to be able to pour it.
This is amazing, Paula. Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem.
That coffee shop with the breakfast burrito was exquisite. Definitely a must-visit if you're in Bonavista. While I was there, I did source a replacement for my truck light headlight, so I know where to go on the island to get that. That's going to happen probably next week. Right now, I'm going to go to the lighthouse that I was at last night. Now it's open, so I might be able to go on a tour, and I'd love to see the inside.
That sort of thing.
Hi.
Right? Hi there.
Is that a bath?
It is, yeah. They got a bath here, only about once a month.
Yeah.
Everybody used the same bath water. The oldest got in first. See? Yeah, water over there.
Today I feel like the baby
It
will be
would.
the first.
Absolutely. By trade. People make wooden barrels to sell on trade. And then you have
And the workshop. It was very cool. I could live there. One thing I don't know is how hard is it going to be to peel this grill away now that the winch is in front of it. So if I need to replace this light, I'm hoping that it's not an epic hassle. With the winch plate in the way, I don't see this plastic grill coming off without the use of violence, but that's okay. I don't think it needs to come off entirely. I think that I can flex this away more than enough for me to be able to get in here and do my work. And of course, I don't have the replacement light yet. I'm just checking connections. The other light's on. This is DOA. Okay, this is the perfectly good driver's side. Just a little extra work to confirm that the issue is indeed the light. Still dead. So this is the problem. But it's Thursday night in Bonavista, Newfoundland, so I'm going to call that a wrap for the week. Next week, I'm going to continue exploring southeast on the island. I'm going to see to the Jeep, get the headlights sorted, and also visit the easternmost point in North America, which is a cool milestone. So as usual, thank you all for following along, and I'll see you again next Friday.